Goodwin Plaza we are, in the beautiful south side of Lampasas, Texas. Welcome to Thursday morning. We are putting air there. Now roll your lazy butts out of bed. We have work to do and some learning to get done. Pour that hot cup of coffee, pull up a chair. Let's get this party started. Good morning, Casey.
Good morning,
Getting a
Ken.
little closer. Getting a little closer.
I know tomorrow's Friday.
That's right. Tomorrow is when you will be at the Hunter's Welcome.
Yes, I will.
Pretty much all day long from 9 until 3:30.
Yo.
Yep. Uh-huh. And we're going to welcome all the hunters into the Lampasas area from all around the world as deer hunting season kicks off Saturday.
Yup.
You're not a hunter, are you?
No.
No. Would you if you could?
Yes.
Would you? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I can totally see you all bundled up in a little ball on a deer blind.
Yeah, all quiet.
30 below zero.
Just waiting for my dinner.
Waiting for death. It is Thursday, the 2nd of November, 2023, in the year of our Lord. Another chance to get it right.
Ooh, National Deviled Egg Day.
I love deviled eggs.
So do I. Stuffed eggs are called deviled eggs because when stuffed eggs were first introduced, they were covered with pepper so hot that if one bite brought in mind the fires of hell.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh, how about that?
Deviled eggs.
Well, why aren't they hot now?
I don't know. Mine's never spicy
Mine's
either.
never spicy. We'll have to work on that.
Yeah.
Casey, you'll be glad to know that it was on this date back in 1734.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Boone was born in a log cabin in Berks County.
Because he's real.
Yeah, near present-day Reading, Pennsylvania. You thought he was fake.
I did think he was fake.
No, he was real.
No, I thought Johnny Appleseed was fake. I don't know. They were all fake.
Johnny Appleseed is real too.
Yeah, I know. I learned that from you.
Okay.
So helpful.
Glad you learned.
Got my TikTok shout outs. Good morning, guys. I've got Brandon Sugiria from Waipahu, Hawaii, Ducky from San Antonio, Texas, Donnie from Arleland, Alabama, and Hal from upstate New York.
Upstate New York. It's cold up there. They got some snow yesterday.
What? Don't.
Yeah, they did.
Keep it.
Around Cambridge. Or Ithaca or something like that. All right. Got to say shout out to Ken and the gang over at the Log Cabin Cafe in beautiful Kempner.
Wizards in the kitchen.
Ken and the sidekick Philip is with one L. I don't know if they are whipping up breakfast this morning. The whole water issue.
Oh, that's right.
They were closed yesterday.
They
Of course,
be.
they had to be closed the day before yesterday.
I know, and this water boil might last through the weekend.
Really?
Yeah.
That long?
Coming up in my news.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, whenever they get it opened back up again, they'll be ready with the chicken fried steak and eggs, biscuits and sausage gravy, big old fat, juicy hamburgers for lunch.
Sophie burger.
Sophie burger. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, well, we'll see how it goes with this water. Kempner's going to have to start getting their act together. This seems to be a perpetual problem.
It is.
You know what we're going to do? We're going to play a game.
Nothing.
We're going to play a game. We're going to get a wheel.
Okay.
A spin wheel. And we're going to have a map of the Kempner water supply.
Yeah.
Where they serve.
Yeah.
And we're going to spin
the wheel.
We're going to spin the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know, but I think we could have a game where somebody can win some money if they guess where the next water main break is going to be.
Oh, that's a fun game because you know it's coming.
It's coming.
You know it's
coming to a neighborhood near you. And a big hello to Big Donkey Junk Removal and Demolition over in Cove. They are today's sponsor of the Ken and Casey Show.
Mm-hmm.
Got some junk in your backyard, junk in your farm. If you got an old building you need tore down, Big Donkey Junk Removal and Demolition. And they're serving all of this area here.
Yeah.
Just go to... what is it called, Big Donkey?
Yep. Get Big Donkey.
Get Big Donkey. GetBigDonkey.com.
They'll take it all away.
Yeah.
Also, join us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and X, courtesy of John Wagner Street Family and StreamYard.
And you can message us on Facebook at The Ken and Casey Show, good, bad, or the ugly. Send me the good stuff, Casey, the bad stuff.
Always.
613 to mix online your hits from the 80s, 90s, and today. Check out our mothership, hillcountryradio.net.
Lampasas and Hill Country Headlines, a service of Hoff Power Outdoor Superstore. I'm Casey Chapman. Temperatures are headed to the 80s. Your complete weather forecast coming up. The burn ban has been lifted in Lampasas County until Sunday, November the 5th at 6 p.m. Kempner Water Supply's last update stated that they are working hard to get water moving through the system. Those of you that had water yesterday were running off of a tank, and that tank is now too low to provide water. The broken pipe has been fixed, and all tanks and approximately 400 miles of pipeline have to be filled up with water before all areas are back to full pressure. This was a system-wide issue. That means everyone on Kempner Water Supply was affected in some way. Lampasas and Kempner are still under a water boil notice. The city of Lampasas also put out an update. The city will begin taking water samples once our water system has been fully pressurized. This will most likely be not until late today or tomorrow, Friday. Once the samples have been tested and they pass, the city will then resend the boil water notice. This test typically takes 24 to 48 hours to get results, so the boil water notice could be in effect through the weekend, but no communications will be ongoing. Kempner Volunteer Fire Department is in need of water donations. You can drop off your water donations at the Kempner Volunteer Fire Department or at the Justice of the Peace. And people are alerted that they might see smoke over Fort Cavazos. A statement released said that units on the installation will be practicing in a combat readiness exercise through November the 9th. This will have white, puffy, artificial smoke being used at times. In sports, Lampasas Badger football team, now 7-2 for the season, will hit the road to take on Canyon Lake tomorrow. That'll be with a 7:30 kickoff, and it'll be sunny out today, heating temperatures to a warmer 61. Light south winds between 5 and 10, a clear 45 for the overnight low. Tomorrow, much like today, sunny and 62. We'll stay in the 70s for the high over the weekend, and we're going to hit 80 on Monday, and back down to the 60s before the end of next week. It is 37 in San Saba, 35 in Marble Falls, and 36 right now here in Lampasas at 6:15. I'm Casey Chapman. Now you're up to date.
So Fort Hood's going to be doing some training, or Cavazos, whatever they changed.
Yeah,
Butthurt kids
Fort
changed the
Hood.
name to.
Yeah.
I live about 15 miles from Fort Hood.
Yeah.
And during their exercises, their training,
Yeah.
you can hear the bombs go off.
Oh.
Yeah, the sound of freedom. It's a beautiful thing. It'll rattle the windows, too,
Cool.
for those folks that live in Killeen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
They complain about it, but it's like, hey, you're in the Army. This is
well, yeah.
this is what you do. You kill people and break things. And
Here's-
sometimes that comes with a boom.
Sometimes.
Yeah, it does.
Sometimes.
All right, coming up on the show this morning, Lampasas and Hill Country headline news in the first quarter of each hour. Casey's going to be digging through the Did You Know department's dumpster.
Yes, I am.
And things you need to know before you get to the water cooler this morning. And Casey has some rude phrases that people with poor speech etiquette always use. Uh-oh. Am I busted?
You're maybe.
Probably.
We'll see.
Okay. And she also has what to say instead. And it's Thursday.
Oh,
Therapy
with
Thursday.
Ken.
Therapy with Ken. We got a letter?
We got a letter.
Okay. Very good. Local?
It
Local
didn't
letter?
say where.
Oh, yeah, they're not saying
It didn't
anywhere
say
anymore.
where.
All right. Casey's tips on dating guys in the 21st century. Oh, boy.
Yes.
And I have your daily dose of strange but true news coming up. And we talked yesterday about Casey's psycho dream that she had.
Oh, yes, the telepotty.
The teleporty.
Yeah, the teleporting potty.
Teleporting potty.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I deciphered that for you, Casey.
Okay.
And we're going to discuss that in the 9 o'clock hour.
All right.
And since it's Thursday, we'll play a game of slogan off as well. I actually think you're going to do good on this one.
You've said that before.
Yeah. And you surprised me by
Failing.
being real bad at
Yeah.
it. All right. If you want to join us on the show this morning, our number is 512-564-5144. You can find Mix online on iHeart Radio, or just download the Mix Online app on your iPhone or Android. Take us everywhere you go, will you?
All the time.
617 to Mix Online, your hits from the 80s, 90s, and today. Good morning.
Ken and Casey in the morning, celebrating 2 weeks without a restraining order. Mix Online.
Hoff Power Outdoor Superstore in Goldthwaite is your dealership for all things Polaris.